I have 1,128 Steam games and I haven't played hundreds of them. This is game 2 of the series. I have 3 rules. Select the game randomly from a wheel, play for at least an hour, and give the game an honest rating. Prodeus. I'll start off really quickly by saying this game is brilliant. Imagine 1993 Doom in both style and coolness while making it look modern without losing that Doom feel. Guns had weight to them. Firing felt fantastic. Once I got the minigun, hell yeah. And Doom inspired shotgun, I was a happy man. Hopefully from those clips you can see what I mean by the guns feel weighty and amazing. It definitely helps that when you do shoot an enemy they get obliterated into nothing but a pile of blood. To make the ratings in this series unbiased, I will be judging all these games after only 1 hour of gameplay, regardless of how good it may be or how good it may get after that point. Now, for the story of Prodeus, I don't even know if there is one. From what I can grasp in the intro at the start, you're a human and are tasked with killing chaos creatures. And that's about it. What I have to say next may be a hot take, but I just don't care. This game is better than Doom 2016. Now, hear me out. In Proteus, it's go, go, go all the time. And at no point does it ever try and take away my autonomy over my movement. There's no forced animations. It feels smoother and faster. Doom does definitely have a better soundtrack, although that's not the slight Proteus. It also has a fantastic one. There's just something about the old school shooter feel that just makes it so much fun. And maybe there's some nostalgia bias coming into play with the likes of Half-Life, the older Dooms, and even the older Wolfensteins, but that doesn't change that this is, for me, a better alternative. Now, finally, onto the rating of Proteus. Firstly, gameplay. I'm giving a 9 out of 10. It was fantastic. It had constant action. It was fast. It was responsive. It was fun throughout. Next up, we have the art style. I really liked it, but it doesn't do anything spectacular, nothing like too original. But I love the old retro feel of it, so I'll be giving the art style a 7. Now, onto the audio. The sound of the guns was great, it gave it weight. The environmental audio was fantastic as well. Now, the biggest thing about the audio, though, without a doubt, was the soundtrack. It was unbelievable. It was very similar to Doom, specifically Doom 2016 and Eternal, and it, with a strong industrial metal soundtrack, that kind of style. And honestly, a lot of the songs will be making it onto playlists of mine. So with that, it's I think it's absolutely deserving of a 9 out of 10. Then we have the first impression. Once I looked at the Steam page after the wheel decide, I was excited. It also helps that the last game I played in this series I was not excited for and I didn't end up enjoying. So this looked like a breath of fresh air by comparison. And you can't go too wrong with a modern 1993 Doom experience. So for first impression, it's going to be getting an 8 out of 10 for me, I reckon. Then we have how polished the game was or felt to me. Similarly to the last game of this series, I can't think of any bugs or any jankiness or anything throughout the hour I played. So that just means it's a 10 out of 10 because there's none of that. Then what is there to bring it down on? A section I forgot to include in the last game series was actually the story. So while an hour in isn't great to grasp any kind of story, I'll be giving a rating as best I can for how much the story gripped me, how much I was interested in it, whether I want to go back to it, whether I had any kind of involvement with any characters in any, future games in this series. However, Proteus will be getting a 1 out of 10. As like what I said earlier, I don't even think there is a story. Then we have the entertainment value. The game is exactly as advertised on Steam, with great gameplay, fantastic music, and a great retro style. So at the end of the hour, it didn't feel repetitive. I was constantly seeing new enemies, receiving new guns and equipment. So for entertainment value, for me, it'd have to be a 9 out of 10. Lastly, before the final rating, will I be going back to continue playing? Now, from what I've already said, it should be obvious. I will absolutely be returning to play more of this in the future, without a doubt. So the answer is yes. Now for the final rating. Thankfully, a much more enjoyable experience than game 1. So with that, I'm going to give Proteus a very high 8.2 out of 10. Now, if you have watched this far and enjoyed it, please consider following and liking just so you can see future entries into this series. Thank you all, and bye bye.